PTP, positive thinking people. PTP, positive thinking people.
Real Talk Live with Dr. Rodney Grimes. People to people, power to power, positive thinking people. Yes, with Sir Rod and Lady Z. It's not about you, it's not about me, it's about we. In God we trust.
Positive thinking people. PTP, positive thinking people. PTP, positive thinking.
Wow.
Wait.
How sweet that sounds.
Man.
Didn't it sound like it was good to hear that? It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Welcome back.
How about that? It's good to be back.
All right.
I'm a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It's been over a year since we've been back on the air.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that everything is running smoothly because we just been out for a little bit. So if it's anyone out there that's watching and listening and you see any oops or whatever, please let us know. I appreciate it so much. I was going to ask you, Zena, to see if you got your phone with you?
Yeah.
See if you can pull up to just see if we live.
Are we live?
Yeah. But while you're doing that, I just want to let everybody know that we've been hiatus a little over a year. So we had so much going on in our life. And pretty much we just was trying to get things together. We was buying new equipment, making new adjustments in our life. And here we are. So God is good all the time, and I just want to just say a good shout out to all our friends who have been supporting us throughout. I'm not going to talk long because we got a return interview that was done by Darlene Smith, the director of the play, The Vacation House, that's coming back February 26th, right? Yeah, February 21st. February 21st this year. I'm telling you, don't want to miss it. But anyway, so, I just really don't want to be talking a lot right now. I just want to tell you how much we love you.
We missed you.
We did, didn't we?
We did. We missed all of you. So this is exciting, coming back on the air again and, on to greater and better things. So. And
what was one more thing that I knew that we was on the right track when we was on the cruise. Remember?
So many. It was quite a few people that approached us.
We had several people that approached us. We was coming out of Portsmouth, Virginia, on a cruise going to Bahamas. And on the ship, a few people approached us and said, y'all the couple that do the People to People podcast.
And some of them even sing this song.
Yeah, they were singing the song to us, and we were shocked. And it was more than one. It was probably about 3 different couples or 3 different people that approached us, and it just was confirmation.
It was a great feeling.
It was. It was a real great feeling, and they really gave us kudos to the program and what we were doing. So I just want to send peace and blessings to all the individuals who's been supporting us, been asking us when we coming back. We back. So you know what? Let's go ahead into the interview and let's see what happens after that.
Happy New Year. My name is Darlene Smith with DDSentertainment.com. I'm here today to interview Dr. Rodney Alex Grimes, the host of People to People Podcast. I am so excited to be here with Rodney today. We miss you, Rodney. He's been absent for about a year, and I know the people want to know, where have you been? You ready, Rodney?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I am so ready for 2026. And Happy New Year to everyone. So first of all, I just want to give honor and praise to our Lord and Savior. And thank you so much, Darlene, for taking the time out and doing this interview.
Absolutely. I would love to, but I want you to be ready. Okay, here we go. People want to know.
All right.
So I have a few questions for you that I wrote down.
Okay.
All right, so the first question, can you tell me about yourself?
Basically, born and raised in Old Town Alexandria. I went and joined the Marine Corps at 17. Left and was gone for a little while. Came back. I became a professional photographer, and then I also then started a production company called Photo Time and Productions, and I was doing a lot of networking with the youth in the area. It was just a great honor to be able to help so many people to move forward with their talent. One of them happened to be my daughter. She was a pop rock artist, and I shouldn't say was, she is pop rock artist, baby girl. And then it was so many other individuals who was networking with me. But basically what I did is just kind of followed the footsteps of my grandmother, Miss Louise Shepherd, who was doing a lot of things for the community. So that's a little bit of who I am.
Phenomenal. But with all of that, then what would be your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness that I encountered, and that was that a lot of time I was worrying about what people were saying about me and how they were perceiving me. And it would take my focus off my journey to, really trying to follow through my production. So that was one of my biggest weaknesses.
Okay. So what motivated you? What motivated you to start your podcast and your businesses?
To be honest, we started, even with the podcast, with the business itself, when I was doing production, which we still will be doing in the future, it was me coming into the community, and my daughter at 15 years old wanted to be a rapper. And so me trying to be a productive father in her life, I said, okay, we do this. And it ended up, my daughter started bringing different kids into the scene, and I started doing showcasing at the Lee Auditorium in Alexandria. And it just started to take off. I ended up with at least 20 artists that I was managing. Shout out to a few of them, Coco, Steve and Fred, Shannon, so many individuals who really were putting in work, and quite a few of them are doing pretty good right to this day. So, it was just something that really I was really just trying to be supportive for my child.
Okay, so I heard some things about how you got started, but can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Again, now, when we talk about the podcast, basically what I did, I happened to be sitting on my phone, and I was just talking about depression. And at the time, which is 2020, we had just went into the thing with COVID. I didn't really know nothing about live. I went live on Facebook, and there it was. I started talking about my battle with depression, and people started chiming in. And I realized when I talked to my wife, I was like, you know what, babe, something is going on here. And then she told me, you just went live, and she was like, you are talking to people, and they are responding because they can see what's going on. And so I just continued to do that, and people started chiming in, and next thing I know, I started Real Talk Live with Rodney Grimes.
Wow. I'm sure you helped a lot of people doing that because depression is serious. So with your podcast, would you say that that is one of the best things about it, because you can talk about anything and talk about things that people don't want to talk about?
Yeah. That was one of the real powerful moves moving forward, was allowing people to be able to speak freely and talk about their issues, trials, and tribulations, and how they were moving forth, and what was now an avenue for them to have a choice and a voice to be able to express themselves. And that, not just talking about depression and suicide and mental health and things of that nature, but we also talked about promoting people's businesses and accolades in the areas where they were moving forth to try to better better their life, their lifestyle, the way they were living, and things they were doing.
So you're reaching a lot of people.
We did.
Okay, so what do you enjoy about your podcast? What do you enjoy the most, I would say?
Helping others.
Helping others.
I'm really excited when I open doors to help other people moving forward, to put them in a position where they have an opportunity to be able to say, hey, this is who I am, and this is an opportunity for them to talk about themselves and their businesses.
In starting your business, did you come about any surprises, or did anything shock you about it?
Yeah, the thing that shocked me the most was the type of support that I was receiving, to be honest with you. And I'm going to be very, very candid and transparent. Back in the day, many people didn't have any problems when drug dealers came into the neighborhood or came around, and we had these drug epidemics going on. And people were out there spending money, destroying their lives. But when I came, and this was really, I took real personal, I'm trying to do something positive for the community. And I found that I was getting a lot of resistance. Mm-hmm. So that, sometimes people are a little afraid to support someone who's out there.
Yes.
I think a lot of people looked at me that I was doing things for attention. But it is not that. It's just who I am. This is what I love to do. I am my brothers and sisters' keeper. This is a message, and this is something God placed in my life. And as we know, when you find out what your gifts are, God wants you to follow through with them. And so that's mainly, what I try to do. I just love helping people, and I love opening doors when other doors shut.
I hear the spiritual part about it, and that's awesome. You need that. We need that. So your customers, how do you go about getting your customers? And when you do receive customers, how do you retain them?
What I do, first of all, I do go to social media, but I also network, in the community. I have quite a few individuals that are very, very strong in community service. Shout out to Dr. Tyncey Lynch, who she does a lot, and she's down in Atlanta, but from here, she does a lot. And through the process of me doing some of the things that some of my friends I grew up with who will call me. But you know something, I just thought about something. I got to do a shout out to Lynn Nelson, who is now deceased. This young lady was one of the biggest advocates pushing people to come to the podcast. She saw the vision, and Lynn would call me, and she would call people and say, get in touch with Rodney Grimes. That's before I got my title as Dr. Rodney Alex Grimes. But Lynn Nelson was phenomenal, and I send peace and blessings to her family, and I hope she continues to rest in peace. But she was one of the individuals that helped me get people to interview, and then it just word of mouth.
It's good to have good people around you.
Yeah.
And supporters.
Yes.
Can we go back a little bit
Mm-hmm.
with your customers and your price strategy? How do you go about pricing your customers, bringing them into your studio? Is there a cost? How do you go about that?
I don't charge people coming into the studio. What I do is it's an open door policy. I don't bring negativity in there, but I do ask for financial support to help run the studio. It costs. I pay rent. We got all type of things, equipment. Being in this business so far, I've probably invested close to $50,000 or more into the business. So I ask for funding to help me move forward, to be able to be an open door policy for individuals who want to talk about their businesses and programs, and people talking about their life achievements and some of their struggles. I've had customers come on there. One young lady was shot in the head, and she wanted to tell her story, and her story was really, really powerful. The young lady was riding in a car, got shot in the head by accident, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But we wanted to let people know that she's still moving forward in a positive way. So customers like that and individuals who I interview, it's not just about money, it's about us letting other people know that you're not alone in your journey. You may have lost your home or you lost a loved one, but it's not about just the negative. We're talking about the positive things, kids who are doing very well in school and just being productive. So again, our funding comes from the support from those who watch the program.
That's great. Your competitors, so what sets you apart from any other podcasts out here?
People are drawn to negativity.
Okay.
I don't focus on negativity. I focus on people to people, power to power, positive thinking people. I think on the positive things that are out there. I know that there's negative in these areas, but what I do is focus on the positive.
And I know that has to be hard.
Yeah.
Because there's so much negativity out here. So it's a good thing that you are bringing the positiveness to the community.
Yeah. You'll find, like, if it was some confrontation with an individual or somebody or whatever, you'll find that everybody will tune in because they want to hear that trauma and drama.
The juicy.
Yeah. But you know something? That's by us being mentally programmed to receive that type of energy. Me personally, I don't believe in that negative energy. I know better. I believe that our Creator Yah has put us in position for us to move forward, to be able to stand on the good things in life. And that's more important to me to bring to social media and bring to the public.
Great response. You spoke about finances earlier. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that, about the financing and the critical need for it and how you go about it? I'd just like to hear that again.
Yeah. Again, equipment, shout out to the Magic Compound, one of the owners and producers of that. I had the opportunity to network with him to have him show me the qualities of cameras and stuff. He came into the studio, he looked at what I had, and then he actually brought a few cameras over and set it up and showed me how to move forward to be more professional and to be able to come to the public in a better way. But those cameras cost me close to 10 grand pretty much to get them. So you talking, that's a lot of money to be putting in these different cameras, and we buy them individually with different lenses and things. So when we get funding from the viewers and the public, it helps us to pay for things like that, lighting, and then we got the studio itself. We have to pay rent there, so nothing is free. But I don't make that be an issue. It's not going to be the situations that's going to stop me from moving forward, because he always make a way. I believe that. So I just, of course, I ask anyone who want to support and see us move forward, this is one of my slogans. Your success is my success, and mine is yours.
I love that. With that, how do you handle the day-to-day operation?
How do I? Let me tell you. Mm-hmm. I had several strong supporters, but I got one individual who helps me day in and out, and that's my wife, Lady Z. Without her, I couldn't manage a lot, because many times when we were doing it in the house, I'd be trying to get stuff together. She'd be bringing the cameras, the lights and stuff from the basement upstairs, set the stuff up. She started learning how to do it. Then she learned how to run the board and things like that.
Wow, yes.
When we had other individuals who was jumping in there, she just been a serious asset to me. And so every day that I'm out there pushing and trying to move in that direction, she's a great force to the success of it.
Okay, so behind every successful man, there's a what?
As a woman, baby.
A strong woman.
A strong woman. So
Absolutely.
kudos to her.
Yes, kudos to her. I love it. Measuring success. What does success look like for your business?
To be able to have it where I don't struggle financially to run the podcast. It's a podcast talk show. So that's my vision. Really, honestly, my ultimate goal is to have it as just a talk show. And I want it to be a talk show that represents the DMV in all areas. Kudos to all the individuals out there who are running for office. I want them to be able to come to me and say, hey, Rodney, I want to be on your show to talk about what I'm doing. I'm talking about the writers and producers like yourself who are doing plays and things in the community. I want us to be able to sit down and talk about them. And it's just amazing. So I'm just looking forward to the future to be able to have it that individuals like DDS Entertainment, Photo Time and Production, the Magic Compound, and we got so many other individuals out there that are doing things. I want to be able to make sure that we are supporting each other and we can do it without a financial struggle. So that would be my success right there, to be able to say, hey, look at us. We doing this collectively and we making it work.
Are you pulling everybody up with you? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Can we talk about the future?
The future itself is in God's hands. Now, I'm going to say this. When we say the future, in order to prepare for the future, you got to deal with today. A lot of times, many of us look in the past and live in the past. And if you're driving in a car and you're constantly looking in the rearview mirror, you're either going to run over somebody or run into a brick wall or something. Something's going to happen. But if you look into the future, looking forward, what's going to happen is you set your tone for reaching this certain location, right? So where I am looking into the future is just to make sure that I do my part in the community. I received my doctorate in humanitarianism in 2025.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And that was based on the fact that the community services that I provided. So that is my future. This is not about me getting some attention. I love doing the production part. I have no problem with that. But what I really love is seeing the success of us, and especially in this country, us who struggle individually. We don't have to really talk about it because people know how it is and how certain people are treated. But what I'm looking for is to successfully be able to network, have our own production companies and things like that that represent us, and not to separate from other races, but to be able to talk about who we really are. Kudos to Tyler Perry.
Yes.
Kudos to Tyler Perry. I love what he did. I love how he came out. Kudos to Oprah Winfrey. Kudos to Steve Harvey. Kudos to all the individuals who have been doing things to empower us. But what I really looking at the successful part is going to be when we are able to really, really be able to have the opportunity to speak our truth without feeling that we're being intimidated, or that we got to not be able to speak reality into going into the future, if that makes sense.
Speaking your truth, you don't want to feel guilty also for telling the truth.
For telling the truth, yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is great. Where are you located?
Actually, at this time, I'm located in Temple Hills, Maryland. We have a small little studio there off of Beach Road, 4532 Beach Road. I share that location with a young lady who has a podcast, Unfiltered, Unspoken, Ms. Demetrius Gooding. So that's where we located in Temple Hills. We were in Tyson Corners for right across from Tyson Corner Mall for about 3 years. Kudos to all the people that I met out there, Andrew Clark and many other people who were there. intelligence office while we were there. They treated me very, very well. They were very good to me out there. It was the traffic and just a lot of the things that kind of didn't fit into my flow at the time that caused me to have to relocate. But we here in Temple Hills, Maryland.
I remember that location. It was a nice space.
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us a typical day? What does that look like?
The typical day in the podcast area is preparation. You know, getting things ready for the individuals who come on the air and making sure that we have the cameras and all these things set up and the mics. Let me say this. Some of the struggles that I had in the past in my typical day of preparing was I was having sound problems. I didn't have the best cameras and things of that nature, but I was not going to give up. I started this on my phone, you know, in my sitting room at home.
That's how it starts.
But then I ended up, you know, again, like I said, kudos to this young brother, Bruno, who runs the Magic Compound, who took the time out to come over to show me and to help me out. So in my daily struggles, right, he relieved a lot of that by showing me some stuff, and him, like many others, who decided to come out and help me. So I'm just, you know, excited, you know, and then having individuals like yourself. You know, I was able to interview you and a few other individuals, and your sister, who is, she has her own
Multiple sclerosis.
Yes. Yeah, that foundation. I mean, there's many, many people that was just a part of the travel of my daily functions.
Absolutely. So let's get a little relaxed. A little bit about the inside. You have any animals? You have pets? You like to eat? What do you like to do?
Actually, to be honest with you, I love tropical fish.
Oh, wow.
So I have several fish aquariums, and I'm pretty good at it.
Really?
Yes, I can tell male and female. I know how to breed them. And that's one of my biggest hobbies outside of me being a professional photographer. But as far as like my, you know, fish are something that I really, really enjoy. I believe this. Anytime any human being take any type of mammal or animal and you put it in a box, or you lock it in a cage, or you have it for your own personal desires, you become like a god to them. Mm. And as we know, we depend on our creator, right? So with my fish, I try to create the best environment for them so that they are able to live, because I choose to use them for my personal entertainment. And it's only fair that I treat them with the best love, get them the best ornaments and things to put them in their environment. So that's what one of my biggest passions. I'm pretty good with dogs. I don't care too much for cats. But another story. But right now, you know, it's my fishes that my pride and joy.
Oh, they Beverly Hills fish, huh?
Hey, the one thing, some people come in my home and they see the fish and they say, "Oh man, you got some big fish in there." And some of the comedians who want to be joking, they say, "Well, you'll never go hungry because you can always go in there and get one of them and eat them." I'm like, bruh, I don't do that. I love my fish, so that's really something that I enjoy. And if you were to see my aquariums, you'll see that I'm very adamant about taking good care of them. And I have some fish that's been with me for over 10 years.
What? Mm-hmm. Okay, because I'll kill a goldfish quick.
Oh, no. And it's hard to kill a goldfish.
Oh, wow. I've had many. The viewers, how can they reach you?
For the viewers, basically, you can reach me. My phone number is 703-798-7230. 703-798-7230. And then also my email is rodneygptp@yahoo.com. It's also rodneygptp@gmail.com as well. And then, you know, I am out there all on social media. So just reach out to me. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know how I can support you. I want to know what I can bring to the table to have you to have a successful journey in your future moving forward.
It has been a pleasure. Would you like to share with your virtual world your new upcoming show that you're in?
Yes,
The new part of your career.
I'm so excited because people are really going to see a new part of me. I've always been the guy back putting on productions and things like that. As you know, we collaborate together. But I had this opportunity to get invited to participate in a very, very powerful production, which you are the director and writer, along with Miss Lawson, Vina Lawson. I'm now one of the actors in the play.
Yes.
And so I'm excited about that. And it's just something, it was something that I wanted to do as a child. I always wanted to play. My wife used to laugh at me sometimes because she said I'm so silly. But sometimes I'll play little characters or do different things in the house and mess with her. And so now I can do that on the stage. I'm actually playing Mr. Knapp in the play called The Vacation House. Don't judge a book by its cover. This is written by you and Miss Vina Lawson. Shout out to Sean, the sound man, and all the hosts there. I'm excited. So that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm looking really forward to doing this because we have the remix coming back from The Sellout, and I'm excited about that. So, and I just know what we just did is set a platform for something bigger to come. So Tyler Perry, you need to get ready. Come on, check us out. Hope give us a holler. Even Mo from Baltimore. Come on, Mo. Monique. Yo, Jaraji. I hope I pronounced her name right.
Taraji.
We got all these celebrities from our area, but we got individuals that put in the work, and I'm happy to be one of them.
Yes, you are. It has been a pleasure. Anything else you'd like to say to your community before we close out? And please, again, let them know how they can reach you one more time.
Okay. Before I give you my contact information, I ask that you never give up. Follow your dream. Believe in yourself. Anything that you can conceive, you can achieve. And it's up to you to follow that. And don't worry about the naysayers. Because a lot of times people who are going to be saying you can't make it, they just the ones who are afraid to try. You never fail as long as you keep pushing forward. Before I even close this out with this interview, I want to do a shout out to somebody else who played a big part in where I am today, and his name is Dante Cunningham. And the reason I thought about him, I needed to do this because this young man was one of the guys who stuck behind me. He's doing very well right now, but he was right there with me as we move forward, and him and a few other people. But he was one of the individuals who really believed in what I was doing. So shout out to him. And if you want to get in touch with me, again, my number is 703-798-7230, 703-798-7230. Also, my email is rodneygptp@yahoo.com. rodneygptp@yahoo.com. Again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the Magic Compound. We'll be talking and giving you all the information. This gentleman, him and his crew, they doing some amazing things in the community. And then thank you so much for doing this interview with me. And I just want to say God is good. And you got to remember, it's people to people, power to power, positive thinking people.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And in closing, always remember, step out on faith.
Well, did you enjoy that? I hope everyone enjoyed that. It was a great, great interview.
Yeah, actually, it was so funny. People might have noticed the posture at the time. We were cold, so
That was hilarious.
we want to
Yeah.
say shout out to Darlene Smith. She did an
A
excellent,
wonderful
excellent
job. We
job.
love you, darling. Thank you so much for that great interview.
Yeah,
And you
and
did wonderful yourself.
well, hey, with the support of different people in different
Mhm.
areas, there's always a opportunity for me to, step my game up a little bit. But what I would like to do is I would like to talk about one of our new sponsors that are really, really coming in real powerful, and that's Global Door Coffee. I'm telling you, this is the coffee that you want to check into. We are really, really excited about them being one of the sponsors. We have quite a few of their different packages. And what's so amazing about this coffee is that it's for everybody's taste. It's for everybody to be able to get the type that they like. You like strong coffee? They got them in all blends. I'm not going to try to sit on here and tell you about all of them. I'm just going to tell you that in the upcoming week, we got Mr. Corey Tucker that's going to be coming in. One of the sales reps for this coffee is going to come in and he's going to talk about the coffee and just how good it is. And when I tell you, I appreciate them becoming one of the sponsors of the People to People podcast. And we want you to know that it's all about succeeding. So we want to come to you, say, hey, check out the coffee. And when I tell you, he got all type of brands, all type of flavors. That's as you see, I'm looking at what 5, 7 of them right here, and that's not all of them. So you can actually get in touch with us, but follow us. Go to YouTube, please subscribe. We really, really go to YouTube, subscribe, hit like.
We can't stress that enough, how important it is for you to go to YouTube and just subscribe, hit like and share as well. We appreciate that. It means a lot to us.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody had to realize this. Our success is your success. This is a podcast talk show, which is out here supporting different things in the community. Also, one of the other heavy sponsors is the Good Fight. That's run by Demetrius, who's doing.
Demetria.
I keep Demetria. She's doing quite a few things in the community that's really, really powerful. We've been networking with her off and on. While we was in hiatus, she was still going strong. So we want to say a shout out to her, Unfiltered Unspoken, which is another podcast that's out there doing some powerful things.
She has quite a bit under her umbrella. I don't even think she get any sleep.
I don't know how she do it.
I don't
But it's not all about just us.
Yes.
It's about, and when I say us, I'm talking us at People to People. It's about us as a unit. We really supporting one another. Also, I want to say a shout out to Stiletto, this new location located off of Central Avenue. I was just there the other day, and I'm going to give you a little more information about that as well. We have 4 beautiful, beautiful queens that are running this location, making it available, and we want to make sure that we support them. They also become sponsors as well. And before I can't even forget to even talk about what's coming up. Guess what? On February 21st, 2026 at Lee Center, 1108 Jefferson Street, Alexandria, Virginia. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all do not want to miss this. This is when I tell you this is a play that's going to have you rolling in your seats. Not just because I'm in it, but I'm talking about the quality of the actors and the things that they have been bringing to the rehearsals. I mean, we'd be in the rehearsals laughing. Now if we in there laughing
every time.
yeah, we trying to get our rehearsal in, and we got individuals in there that are hilarious. And
Yes.
we have quite a few individuals like Miss Darlene and Miss Vina, and the music director as well, Mr. Sean, They are going to be coming on sometime real soon. We're going to be talking to them as well. We got a good lineup of things that's coming to you. But you got to remember, we need your support. You need to go to YouTube and subscribe. Tell your neighbors, tell your cousins. This is not just about, us winning. It's about having an opportunity to have a voice and a choice to be able to get out there and say, hey, this is who we are. This is what we need. When I look at what Tyler Perry's done, where he's actually got into the industry and he's made it so that he's created his own lane. That's what Lady Z and I are doing. I just, again, I want to say thank you for your support and what you've been doing. I've been giving you a run for your money. But, as you know, I'm never too proud to publicly say that, and I appreciate you. Something else I wanted to bring up. Sometimes I can run my mouth a little bit, okay?
But I'm okay with that. I'm truly okay with that.
No, but, I remember somebody was saying something to us about us as a couple. And they was talking about, sometimes, I'll be in my feelings on certain things, and the person say, well, why y'all be faking like y'all all that? Let me tell you something. I don't be faking. I don't have the perfect marriage, but I'm gonna tell you what I do have. I have the perfect love for this woman, and I can say that publicly. Doing date night on Friday, when y'all join us, y'all see some of the couples that comes in. We're gonna be talking about some real things that's going on. We're gonna talk about different individuals who we're gonna get back into the food thing too, where we're gonna be having different chefs bringing and putting their food out for us to enjoy. But I just want you to know this is something real. This is not fabricated. Lady Z and I, we go back and forth. And a lot of times we just trying to find what we could do to bring things to the community. This is a community-based podcast, talk show. So I want to know the good things. I don't need the trauma and drama. I need the good things. People to people, power to power, positive thinking people. That's where we stand. That's how we roll. And so I'm just so excited about that. And different people who are out there doing things. Like I said, DDS, entertainment. Darlene, she's on the move, man. She's on the move. She's just doing so much. It's different people have different projects going. Cedric, who we was working with, shout out to Cedric down
Hey, Cedric.
He in Texas, right?
He's in Texas. He's doing amazing things.
Yes.
He has his own restaurant, and
yes,
he's just doing it up.
He relocated down there and doing some amazing things. I can't wait to get him on the show to talk to you all, to share some things. Shout out to our dear friend, Mr. Joe Coleman, who's also still performing in the DMV. We're going to have him to come in live. I really want him to come in and sit down with me because he's a very, very good friend of mine. Tico Wells from the 5 Heartbeats, he also had talked to me a little while ago. He got some major projects going on that he's promoting wellness and mental health and things of that nature. Also to
Gerald McCoy.
Yes. Gerald McCoy is getting ready to come back in. He's one of the chefs that we was working with as well, right?
Yes. He wants to share his story.
He wants to share his story. And we want everybody out there to know, don't feel like you're alone in this struggle. We're going to be having different opportunities to give you areas to be able to get support. We're going to be able to tell you where you can go. We're going to start getting numbers and addresses saying this is what you can do to move forward. That's the goal. And I can tell you this, if we try to get millionaires in here, they're going to talk about millionaire problems. But not all of us are millionaires. There's a lot more of us out here who are struggling day by day, moving to try to make some things happen. So any individual you want to shout out to?
My dear and dearest friend, Rachel Pope. Cannot forget her.
Oh, you know that.
She's one of our greatest sponsors. Been there since day one.
Yeah.
And we can't not let it go unknown that she continues to support us, and we love her dearly. So
Rev Gotti and his wife
Rev
down
Gotti, my
in
big
Portsmouth.
brother.
We
Yes.
got down in South Carolina. We got
Brenda Minnick and
Brenda.
in Delaware, Boston and Charles.
My good friend Della Johnson she's now I think in either Mississippi or Alabama, one or two. I know I just talked to her. Hey, I apologize, Della, but Della's another true supporter of the podcast. My friend Walter Turner, we call him Jib Spotlighting. Shout out to you, my brother. And I cannot go without shouting out to Dr. Tansy Lynch, Dr. Tina Curl, Dr. Ruby. We have quite a few individuals who've been doing some amazing things. It's so much coming up, and we're just excited about it. And so again, we're looking for your support. Please go to YouTube and subscribe. We're getting ready to take this thing to a different level. As I told you, we was working on quite a few things.
Yeah, some things we can't tell you. So
yeah, but we can show you.
We got some great things coming up. So
and the good thing is that we were blessed with good quality. Now we got good equipment to be able to come across on a different level. How about that, right?
It's worth the wait.
Yes, it was. Shout out to the Magic Compound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
hey, Bruno, my brother, man.
Thank you, Bruno.
Bruno, we love you.
Thank you enough.
I'm telling you, Bruno and baby girl, they have stepped in several different categories. Shout out to my son Michael, who went into the studio to help us with the remix of the theme song. We got a few other things that's coming, down the pipe, and we're just excited. That's all I can tell you. So if you got some young people out there that's doing some good things, get in touch with us. You can email us at Rodney, RODNEY, GPTP@yahoo.com. We would love to encourage young people, give them opportunity to hear their choice and their voice, and let them know that we really believe in them moving forward in a positive way. I'm gonna go back to this one individual, and I'm gonna give her props because I was talking to two of the young ladies even today, and I'm just seeing the progress as during the process of with Demetria. She gonna kill me that I keep saying that name. She gonna kill me.
She is.
I've been watching what she's been doing.
And you've been knowing her for how long? And
because I call her.
Still call her name.
Because you know what? For real, I call her Cookie.
Yes. BKA, known as
Cookie. Yeah. But, again, with just talking to a couple of young ladies when I come in and seeing what she's been doing, mentoring them, this is what it's about. We got to come together as a community. We got to support one another. I'm going to tell you, if we think back in the past, it was by design to keep us separated. And when I say keep us, it doesn't just mean people of color. We're talking about people who kind of go for the good. A lot of times when we got a lot of negative, people jump on. Mm-hmm. If I got on here, man, if I was to call you some names and treat you bad on here, man, everybody would tune in because they want to say, oh man, did you see Dr. Rodney Alex Grimes on there talking to his wife like she wasn't nothing? But do they get on there to see when I just say thank you for tolerating all of the rough days that I've given you? That I say thank you for being a woman of God, a woman who prayed with me, for being a good mother, a grandmother. Those are the things that we want to just say and put out there. And as I'm talking about different individuals who's been really, really working hard, shout out to Dante Cunningham. Another one of my guys, man. I love this guy. Amazing what he's doing with his business. He's always checking in and doing things for people at home. Amazing guy. He's one of the guys that came through the production with us. And then Nika, she's been doing some movies and things of that nature. We want to see her find her woman. She know what I mean when I say that. just moving forward, because she does a lot of stuff for the community as well. So, it's good. We actually going to go off we got 4 more minutes, and I'm eating up the time because I haven't been on
He's
here.
good at eating up the time.
But you know what?
No, it's okay. You're
I'm
doing
gonna put it.
wonderful.
I'm gonna
You're
put it
doing
on you.
wonderful.
I'm gonna put it on
I'm
you.
good. You all know me. I'm behind the scenes. I'm not one to sit in the hot seat. But I'm just all in all, I'm just excited and looking forward to our new adventure with the podcast. 'Cause we got a lot in store, and I'm excited about it. So, and I'm especially excited because he's excited and he's been itching to get back in the seat, and here it is. We're back.
And it's been a real stressful journey.
Yes.
One of the things we're going to really be focusing on is mental health.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be focusing on eating right. We just, I'm going to put a little bit of my business out there. I had a very, very serious scare about a week or so ago.
Yeah.
I had to go to the hospital, and it had a lot to do with how I am eating, resting, how I'm taking care of this temple of mine. And so, God gave me a little warning, tap, 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 Rodney, pay attention, And I want to tell many of you out there, please start eating right. Yeah. Watch what you're consuming, man. Get to a point where you start taking care of your body and doing the right things to help you move forward. It's so important. We want to live a long time. Nobody wants to live sitting in a wheelchair or laying up in a bed. And if we do the right things, then we can actually live a nice, full life. I mean, into 100. It's still people moving around 100 years old that's doing very well. And I just want you to know, please be very, very aware of what you're doing, what you're putting in your body. And if you're suffering from different addictions, don't feel that you're alone. Because let me tell you something. This addiction I got with sugar, I never talk about another person who has a problem. I'm telling you, we all need to support one another. We all need to believe in something higher than ourselves. But most of all, we all should believe in loving ourselves. Take care of ourselves.
You always say, if you believe it,
you can achieve it. And what is the slogan, baby? People to people, power to power, positive thinking people.
We love you.
We love you. See you soon.